This is BoomerLife on CL 650.
Hot town, summer in the city, back of my neck getting dirt and gritty. Bend down, isn't it a pity? Doesn't seem to be a shadow.
Our producer, Dwayne Bishop, celebrating the fact that summer is just around the corner. Literally, 48 hours from now, we're into summer. Father's Day first. Come on, let's get our priorities straight here. We dads have to have our moment, too. And then, well, the rest of you can have summer. It's BoomerLife here on CIL 650. I'm Sterling Fox, joined in studio by Sharon Ginter and Jillian Fullerton from ShannonOaks in Vancouver. And Jillian, of course, is also very much connected to ShannonOaks in Oak Bay in Victoria as well. You and your friend Leo over there.
Yes.
And that's
Leo's the marketing manager over there.
That's quite a nice shop over there, isn't it? That's
it's
lovely
lovely location. It's wonderful.
Okay, Sharon, Sharon is going to help with this part. Jillian brought this list of the 5 biggest myths about retirement communities. We haven't done this for a while.
Yeah.
And for us boomers, I'm sure each and every one of these myths are going to resonate. I pretty much guarantee you're going to have heard all 5 of these lines at one point or another recently. So here we go. Myth number 1, for your comments, ladies. Retirement communities are, quote, old folks' homes. You go there to die.
Oh, dear.
Close
oh,
quote.
Dear.
Close
dear.
quote.
Not at all. Not at all.
But that's what a lot of seniors still think retirement homes are like, because they haven't been to one lately.
Therefore, come and see them. No, that is the perception. You're quite right. That people think that people are just gathered around the door, nothing's happening. The place is dead, basically. And you go. That is not true. You come into ShannonOaks, it's vibrant. There are things happening. Sharon's programs have got people doing all sorts of activities. You go there, you meet new friends, you're introduced to new things you've never done before.
Sure.
You have all sorts
or perhaps even a chance to revive an old interest or hobby that you've had to put on the shelf for 20 or 30 years.
Right. And we have people meeting new friends, and now they've, look at Olive and anyway, you know who we're talking about. I mean, they saw each other across the table from each other across the room, and they looks like she's having fun. I'm going to introduce myself. Went over there. Now they're going off to plays together. They go to movies.
We're talking a little romantic.
No. There is romantic too.
There
is that. A little bit of both. There is that.
Well, there you are, and
that.
The stuff of life, isn't it?
Exactly. And it's a new lease on life, a new lease on a different lifestyle than living in your own home by yourself. So you're branching out and just reaching out to make an enrichment of your life.
Well, interesting you would mention living in your own home, because myth number 2 of 5 is, my current home is my best option for leading an active life and staying connected to my friends.
Your current home is probably where you are suffering from isolation to a large degree. Isolation is probably, now the studies that I have looked at have shown that isolation is worse than if you've been a smoker all your life, or if you've been an alcoholic.
Just in terms of your general overall well-being.
Health.
Right.
The isolation is so detrimental to your health.
Right.
And people in their homes do not get out as much, do not socialize as much. Here you've got activities that Sharon and our team have organized for you every day. You can or you cannot. But it's your choice.
Sure.
Again, it's choice. But there's an array of activities from morning until night to do. Sharon, you can elaborate on that.
You know, everyone loves their current home, no matter what.
Yeah.
And it's hard to give it up. And we understand that, especially a lot of people have maybe lived there for years and years and years.
Right.
Yeah.
But they don't realize that they can take what they had, you know.
The important things,
the
at
important
least.
things.
Right.
You know, take, what you have in your house, but also your interests. You can still take it and do what you do it at ShannonOaks.
And your friends can visit you at ShannonOaks.
Absolutely.
You can invite them in. We've got people having meetings of their groups.
Sure.
We facilitate that. Bring them in. We'll put them in. We'll throw on coffee and tea and cookies and have the meeting.
You don't have to give up.
No.
What about your car?
You can drive.
We've got a garage.
So you got a garage.
You can bring your pets.
Pets and cars.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, again, this is the perception is, if I go to one of those places, there's just no fun allowed.
No.
Well, hello. And here's myth number 3. Home is less expensive This is why a lot of people, Sharon, you were just talking about people staying isolated in their home forever and a day for too long because they imagine it to be less expensive, Jillian, than going to some place where you have to pay to live.
Sure.
But you don't live in a vacuum, do you?
Right.
No, you don't. You still, I mean, at home you're paying your taxes, your utilities. Most people have paid off their mortgages, but
Yes.
you've got your upkeep, which is huge. You've got your entertainment, you've got your cable, your all those things add up to your food bills.
Mhm.
You have to go out shopping. Entertainment. What are you doing for entertainment? Probably nothing.
Plus the company that comes around
Probably
on the weekends and cuts
nothing.
the grass and trims the
Yeah.
hedges,
All of that
empties
maintenance.
the
Eaves.
gutters, the eaves trough.
Yeah.
That's all expensive stuff.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
unless you have an enormous family of willing volunteer children, boomers, to do that work for you, you're going to have to pay to get it done.
Plus, there is security.
Yeah.
When you are living alone in your home, you are vulnerable.
Mm-hmm.
So you may have people coming to do those things, but some of those people may be noticing where your weak points are
Sure.
and some of the valuable things that are around.
Mm-hmm.
In ShannonOaks, you have 24-hour security right on site.
Right.
There's somebody to respond to you 24/7. So you do not have to worry about things
And
like
for
that.
us boomers, and you know this too, Sharon, for us boomers, one of the paramount priorities for us is that mom or dad is safe.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, oh my
Yeah.
gosh, that just for
Yeah.
our own peace of mind, let alone theirs.
That's right.
They're safe. They're somewhere. They're going. People are going to care for them.
That's right.
And that's, I think, the key when we talk to family members when they come and visit. I think the biggest thing for them is that they're relieved. They're relieved that they know mom or dad or aunt or uncle are being cared for. They're being watched.
Yeah.
We know if they haven't been for lunch or dinner, we're watching for them. If we haven't seen them, we make sure that we call on them, find
Yeah.
out where they are.
Yeah.
We know when they come and go.
Sure.
Yeah.
But I think that's a huge relief for the family. It helps the family out. So
Oh, it's huge. And when getting back a little bit to the cost too, if you look at the costs of the food and preparing it and all of that,
Mm-hmm.
the cost of going out shopping, maybe you're paying a taxi to go shopping
Oh
and
yeah.
bring you home.
Yeah. That's
All
common.
of those hidden costs, if you take note of them and then look at the costs at ShannonOaks, just your monthly costs,
that's right.
it's not it's not comparable.
Yeah.
Really, you're coming out on top so much. So
We had a resident, actually, we had a marketing event a few years ago, and one of the residents was doing some talking, and she actually did a spreadsheet of
Oh,
what
okay.
it cost.
what it cost to being in the old house
That's right.
versus what it
Yeah.
cost her to stay at ShannonOaks.
And you have to think of everything. You know, it's not just the general maintenance, but it's like, okay, it snows. You need someone to shovel. You know,
Yeah.
you're
That's right.
85
Yeah.
years old. You're not getting out there
Yeah.
to shovel. So
That's
you're
right.
hiring someone to come in. You've got to think of all aspects.
Right. A big myth number 4 of 5, quote, I can't possibly downsize. Now, Sharon, you just went through this recently with your mom,
I
didn't
did.
you?
Just last weekend.
She'd been in the house for what, 50-some years?
58 years.
And how on earth did you manage to convince her to separate herself from some of her stuff? Or was she, in the long run, kind of willing at the end of the day?
She was the one that came to us.
Really?
Yeah, she came to us a while back and said, I'm ready. We've had discussions. You want to come live with us, Mom? How are you feeling? No, I don't want to live with you guys.
Right.
You know? So, and all of a sudden she says, nope, I think I need to move to a retirement community. And I was like just blown away. But she has seen a lot. She's moved farther out, but she has seen what I have at ShannonOaks.
Right.
And she comes to visit regularly to
Mhm.
see what's happening. So she knows how they're benefiting. She sees they're having fun. She is sick of cooking. She is sick of going to get the groceries. She is living life. She says, all I'm going to do is I'm going to sleep and eat.
Right, and bless her heart for it.
I know.
And Jillian, though, I can't possibly downsize is a very common
it's huge.
barrier thrown up by those who just aren't willing to consider
It's
this
that huge boulder in
retirement
front of
living.
them.
So you proactively over the years, and you've brought a few of your colleagues
Yes.
to the show,
Yes.
you've enlisted the very professional assistance of downsizers.
Downsizing
These people
companies.
do this for
Yes.
a living, and they are incredibly accomplished at what they do. They're really good.
And we will be having one probably closer to September.
Another
now.
downsizing seminar?
Yes, we will.
Oh,
probably
great.
closer to September.
So we can talk about that maybe on the
Yes.
next show as we get a
We
little
can.
closer to it?
We can,
Okay.
definitely.
Dwayne, do we have time for big myth number 1? Or okay, let's do it, and then we can wrap it all up. And here's the last one. I don't need to move. I'm still healthy and active. Sharon, you're the activities director.
That's right.
So what about that?
Well, when I read that, I'm going like, okay, the big key word in there is still.
Right.
Well, we want to keep them healthy. And as soon as they're not healthy anymore, you don't want to be moving to ShannonOaks where you can be independent. You don't want to move to care. You don't want to move to assisted living right away. Come so you can continue to be healthy.
And Sharon will
And
keep you
active.
So
healthy.
still is the operative
Still,
word there.
yeah,
So,
because
so
they
I'm
take
saying,
that
if
out.
someone's saying I'm still healthy, I don't need any of this stuff. I'm still healthy and active, and you're going precisely the point.
That's right.
While you still got a lot of bounce in your step, bounce over here and have some real fun.
That's right.
And a
Because
variety of fun, not just the same few things you're doing, but Sharon will open up a whole array of activities, new things you can learn to do, new people to meet, new places to go.
Right.
I mean, that's what she offers.
Jillian, is this list and some of your thoughts and responses available on the website?
Yes, it is.
It is.
Yes,
Okay,
yeah.
terrific. So ShannonOaks.com, and if you once you've had a look at Vancouver or Victoria, then you can poke around the website and you can find this list of the 5 biggest myths about retirement communities and see where you've been quoted more than once, if that is the case. And I'll bet you it is. I placed that bet before we went through all 5 questions, and I'll bet you more than a few people are going, yeah. He got me.
Yeah, that's
We'll
right.
take a quick break here. We're back with lots more with our friends from ShannonOaks and Vancouver in Victoria, online at ShannonOaks.com.
Celebrating the baby boomer lifestyle. This is Boomer Life on CL 650.